Hi guys, Blaze here. Today I thought I'd share with you some of the anime collectible stuff I picked up recently, which is a nice random array of things. So, some of you already know already, I'm a pretty big fan of Blood Plus. I like the Blood franchise, but Blood Plus is like the key thing. I mean, there's only technically 3 things in the whole franchise in terms of anime, and Blood Plus is definitely the grand part of that series. Like, it's 50 episodes long and it's absolutely fantastic. One of the best vampire stories you'll ever see. Anyway, I really like the opening and endings for Blood Plus, so I picked up the Blood Plus Complete Best CD soundtrack, like limited edition. It's really awesome, really nice and shiny and stuff. And if you open it up, it comes in a nice chipboard box. And then you take off this wrap, and we've got a DVD. Now the DVD has the TV versions, like just basically the textless opening and endings for all the songs. And I'm not sure if it has anything for the, because basically what's on here, like I said, there's you got the 4 openings, the 4 endings, and then 2 like of the main orchestral pieces from the show, like 2 themes, Saya's theme and something else. But yeah, that's on the DVD. So that's a lot of textless opening endings, nothing too amazing. We'll do that last. But then you got the CD, another really awesome bit of artwork. The back side, open that up, and you've got a gold disc, which is pretty cool. And that includes obviously all the things I just said, but all in their full cut, so it's not like TV edit versions where they're only like, the song's only a minute and a half long. It's like the full versions of each song. And then the book, basically, you've got tons of stuff I unfortunately can't read, but it's just about all the different places they go to in the show. Probably talks about the process of the show, I guess, like the story as and when they get to the places they do. But then we've got basically these really cool things. It starts with like the first opening, you get like the picture of the CD and everything, then you've got obviously kanji lyrics, then some, I really don't know what that bit is, but then a nice picture, a little biography about the person or whatever. Obviously it's all in Japanese, and then this is basically screen caps of that opening or ending, as you'll find out. And it goes first ending theme, and it just goes all the way through like that. Basically, yeah. But yeah, Blood Plus, amazing show if you guys haven't seen it. Amazing opening and endings, like I said, one of my favourites, so I couldn't pass this up. I suppose I'll show you this. It's just basically the images that are on the front in colour rather than just, I don't really know what you describe these at. But yeah, it's a really nice set. I was really fortunate to get it because when I went looking for it, there just so happened to be one on eBay for a really good price. Otherwise, I doubt I would have been able to find it that easily, so I was really fortunate, and I'll put that back together after the video. Anyway, so I'll put that back. So, next we have, we got Sword Art Online. This is part 1, and I got a really weird thing for this, but I had to get it. Each Bankuji, those of you who are like collectors of anime merchandise and figures and stuff probably have heard of this. It's like I don't really know how to describe it because I don't really fully understand it. I haven't fully looked into it, but each Bankuji is like a prize lottery system, so you, like the same way that you get like UFO prizes in crane machines and stuff. There's in the Ichiban Kuji thing, they're like graded from A and down to about F or G or something. So like in terms of like yeah, in terms of the quality of each prize, so G being the lowest quality, it might be like just a simple pencil board or something, or even less. But then like A might be like a big figure. But anyway, so you can get some really interesting weird stuff, and this is, when I saw this I just had to get it. This is a plush helmet, like headrest cushion thing of of the Nerve gear from Sword Art Online. Just like they would wear in the show. Kirito would wear in the show. So you can go inside the Sword Art Online world. I don't know. Like, I saw this and I thought that is so weird that this thing even exists. I kind of want it, so yeah, I picked it up. Sword Art Online Nerve Gear helmet. I mean, it was like the equivalent of like $10. You're trying to tell me you wouldn't buy this for $10? Like, come on. It's so weird and unique and quirky. I just had to get it. So yeah, that was that. It's pretty awesome. It totally fits on my head as well. I don't know if I'll actually use it as a cushion, but I can totally wear it if I ever wanted to. Speaking of things you can wear, this is even weirder. JoJo Bizarre Adventure. A very strange series. Very strange series. It got a very strange Ichiban Kuji prize, which is not that surprising. This is the B prize, and here it is. It is a plush mask with all the... I can't even remember what these things are really called other than just claws. I don't know if they got a proper name or anything, but claws. But again, this surprised me. I thought this was going to be a weird plush thing, but on the back there's actually Velcro, so you can actually wear this, which I have done. Even my mum's put it on. So, yeah, there's the stone mask in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Again, it was like $10. So unique, so quirky. I was like, that's just way too cool. I mean, you can buy, I'm pretty sure, like cosplay like proper masks of this that probably made out of plastic, but they're gonna cost like $60 or $70 because I don't think there's official ones, so they'll probably be custom made or something. But this is an official piece of merchandise for one thing, and two, it barely cost anything. And even though it looks dumb, it kind of has the same result. You can wear it. So, not that I'm planning to do any JoJo cosplay anytime soon, but yeah, couldn't resist that. Had to pick that up for that price. It was too weird and amazing. Something a little bit less exciting, but still really cool. Last Exile, awesome series, one of my favourites now. I absolutely adored the show. One of the things I adored about it most was the soundtrack. So I picked up the first soundtrack. There's two of them. This is the official American release, because one awesome thing that Genian did in part of when anime was in its boom years, they put out tons and tons of soundtracks in America for the anime that were being released at the time on DVD. Even ones that they hadn't actually released themselves on DVD, they were licensing the soundtracks and stuff. But this is actually one they did license, so on DVD. But yeah, really awesome soundtrack. Very much like a fantasy type thing, like some really good music in there. I really like it. It's certainly worth checking out, so I definitely had to pick it up, especially since I got it for like £6 or something. So yeah, so I couldn't resist that. Finally, or penultimately actually, we'll do this. I wasn't sure if I was going to show this or not, but this is one of the Revoltech Buddha statues, wooden versions. I love these things. I've been wanting to buy the initial 5 for a long time, and this is my first one. You can get them really cheap. Like, again, they're like about $10 each second hand right now. So, but I absolutely love this thing. I think it looks so freaking cool. It's like fully posable and everything, but this is the pose that I saw someone do for him, and I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, there's like 4 more. I mean, there are actually more wooden versions, but so far as like the 5 main, I don't really know too much about Buddhism and their gods or anything, but the little bit I looked into, it was like you got the north, east, west, south, and one in the middle, and they're like the initial 5 of this certain thing, and they were the initial 5 that Revoltech did. And they did them like in normal like coloured versions, like you'd see in paintings and stuff, but then they did these wooden ones, which kind of, you know, they look like statues that you'd see at a shrine or something. So I thought they were way cooler than the ones that were based off the paintings and stuff. So yeah, I had to pick one up at last, and I didn't regret it. I think he's really cool, and I will probably eventually get the others. I was going to rush out and get them, but honestly they're not that valuable. Like, they don't seem to be that hard to get hold of, so I'll probably get them as and when. But yeah, I picked up that. So yeah, and finally this I didn't think I was going to be able to get because I pre-ordered it on Army and they cancelled the order, saying that even though we had pre-orders open or whatever, like we'd sold out, we sold more than we could actually provide. Like they missold me or something. So yeah, they cancelled the pre-order and I was like, oh no. But then I went on Yes Asia and they actually had it and I pre-ordered it. And it actually came before Army would have ever sent it, crazily enough. Yeah, let's stop talking about it. Without showing, you probably have to pull back, but this is a Monokuma cushion, much in the same vein as my Puyo Puyo cushion. Yeah, this one's really cool. I really like Monokuma as a character. I loved the Danganronpa show. Well, I say love might be a strong word. Like it was very quirky. It was kind of a bit weird and a bit over the top, and it's one of those shows that would be difficult to watch more than once, because of the way the show is, I guess, like with murder mysteries and stuff. So once you know the plot, it's less interesting, I guess. But I really liked Monokuma. I thought he was really cool. So I definitely wanted to get some merchandise, because I just really love this design. The black and the white and the red and the two, there's like split personalities and stuff. It was really cool. And so yeah, I picked this up, the cushion. Really happy to get it. I didn't think I was going to be able to after that Army order was cancelled. I was quite bummed out. But Yes Asia pulled through, and I got it, like I said, way before Army probably would have even sent it to me. So that was really cool. I currently do have an Army order. It's been like 2 months in the making. Like it was meant to have been sent to me 2 months ago, but stuff kept getting delayed. And unfortunately, it's probably the last time I'm ever going to do an Army order, because I ended up putting up way too much stuff in it, and they don't allow you to cancel things. Well, they do, sort of. Like, if you cancel stuff, they kind of just say you can't buy from us anymore. And even when the order's really big like that, if I wanted to cut things out of the order, I doubt they would let me. So even though there's only really 3 things, perhaps 4 things at most, that I really want in there, I ended up putting more stuff in there because it was just, you know, on a whim, and it was kind of a mistake. But that will be coming, I don't know. Like, it's been 2 months, but I've been waiting for an invoice for 2 months, so, and I just haven't got it. But eventually I'll have some more anime merchandise stuff to share. And then I also have a pickups video I have 2 anime pickup videos coming. One to do with I got one special video that's dedicated to one certain franchise, and then another video that's just the same as usual, with just a random allotment of stuff, and then some Asian cinema pickups at last, like over nearly a year later. I'm going to share some of the things I picked up over the last year, and eventually more pickups video and the like, so I'll see you soon.